Hi, let's take a look at finding the domain and range of some given functions. One of the easiest ways that you can do that is actually looking at your graph visually. And so today I have pulled up Desmos.com, and you can just Google Desmos. And that's a great graphing utility. It's free, it's online. There are lots of free online graphers. This is just one of them. And I'm going to plug in the equation of our line over here. F of x is equal to 2x minus 3. And I'm going to use y equals 2x minus 3. So there I have my line here. Now, domain and range is essentially how far to the left or to the right, that's domain, your x values. Range is how high or how low my graph goes. And looking at this graph, my graph is going to go forever in the x direction, forever off my computer up to the right. And it's going to go forever to the left, forever, forever, forever. And so my domain in this case is equal to, you can say all real numbers. Sometimes it might be written as negative infinity to positive infinity, like that. Or you could, like I said before, it could be written as all real numbers. So you might see something like a capital R. Okay, and because my line goes up and up and up and up forever, and it's going to go down and down and down and down forever, my range is also going to be from negative infinity all the way down here, down, way down, 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 down by my toes and further down. So it's going to be negative infinity, and it's going to go up, 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 up to positive infinity because it's going to go up and up and up forever. And again, you might see a capital R. It's all real numbers for this example here. Okay, let's look at a different function. This function is f of x is equal to 2x squared minus 3. So I'm going to go ahead and graph that. Y is equal to 2x, and I'm going to do to the second using the caret or the hat function, minus 3. Okay, so I look at my picture here, and it's a picture of a parabola, and notice that it's going to hit a minimum value, okay? And let's just put this here. It hits a minimum value. Oops. Let me just get, oh, there it is. It hits the minimum value right here at -1, -2, and -3. So right here at -3, it's going to hit a negative value. Okay, and that's where it stops. It's not going to go any lower than that. So let's take a look at our domain. Remember, our domain is how far left and how far right our function goes. And notice that my function is going to go up and up and up and up forever in this direction, and it's going to go up and up and up and up and up and up and up forever in this direction. So it's going to keep going to the right, 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 right forever. It's going to keep going to the left, 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 left forever. So we say that our domain is from negative infinity to positive infinity, or it's all real numbers. It's all the numbers on the number line. My range is different. Notice that my range has a cap for the bottom. So my range will go up, 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 up forever, right? It'll go up forever, but it stops here. It includes that value. So my range, we can say my range starts, it includes -3, and it goes to positive infinity. It'll go up forever. All right, now let's look at a new function here. F of x is equal to 2 times the square root of x minus 3. So when we plug this in, y is equal to 2, and I'm going to put the letters SQRT. SQRT is shorthand for square root x. And then I want the minus 3 outside of the parentheses. So notice I move my cursor outside the parentheses and I put a minus 3. Now look at this this picture here. It looks like my graph is starting down here at -1, -2, -3. So it's starting down here at -3. And it's going to go up, 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 up. It's more of a curve, pardon me. Kind of like that. And up to the right like this, okay? And notice, if I was looking at the left and right values, notice that I have values here, and I have values here, and I have values here, and as soon as I reach 0, I have no more values over here. So my domain are all of these values here. My domain are all the values that are greater than or equal to 0. So I include 0, but they are greater than 0. So it's from 0 to positive infinity. That's my domain. And if you look at my range, how high or how low I go, this line is going to keep going up, 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 ever so slowly, but it's going to keep going, you know, up, 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 up. But down here, I have a lowmost point, meaning that I come to a bottom where I'm not going to get any lower, and I'm not going to get any lower than -3. So my range is equal to, I start at -3, and it's going to go up, 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 up to positive infinity.